Are you aiming for a six-figure business because you believe it's going to create more freedom and a better life for you and your family? Or perhaps you believe it's going to help you impact more lives. If so, stay tuned to see what it takes to build a six-figure business. Welcome to the Biz Success in 15 show. I'm your host, Cindy J, the Visibility Wiz, and I'm here to guide you as you step into who you are with outrageous confidence for more visibility, influence, and profits. Be sure to visit Visibility Checklist to download your Visibility Checklist today. And we're going to be speaking about how to build a six-figure business. So to begin with, let's talk about what's going to help establish you as a trusted and in-demand expert. Because first of all, you need to be known as an expert to create your own six-figure business. Visibility is key. Visibility in front of your target audience is key. So the first thing you want to do is establish your niche. There's so many people, they don't want to establish a niche. However, 90% of coaches that fail because they didn't choose a niche. In my own personal experience, my first year when I did not choose a niche, I made $500. My second year after choosing a niche, I made $20,000. So for me personally, choosing a niche was worth $19,500 from one year to the next. The second thing that you need to do is develop your own success mindset. Develop a six-figure mindset. As Albert Einstein says, you cannot solve a problem with the same way of thinking. So what's it going to take for you to think like a six-figure business owner? You may want to hang out with other six-figure business owners. To me, that's one of the best ways to really get somebody else's mindset is to start hanging out with them. Listen to six-figure coaches, invest in them, and see what they are doing. And also, so much of it is getting rid of all that head trash that's in your brain. You know, we all have limiting beliefs because of things that people told us. Perhaps you were told being rich is not good if you are a Christian. Or maybe all your life you heard money doesn't grow on trees. Or you wasn't born with the silver spoon in your mouth. Or perhaps just all wealthy people are bad. All these things, they get into our heads that we heard as children, and we have to take them out of our head and throw them away. And so what I suggest everybody do is start tracking what your thoughts are, especially about wealth. And then ask yourself, whose voice is it? Do I want this to be my truth? And if the answer is no, am I willing to let it go? And fourth, what will I replace it with? So instead of saying I'm bad with money, say I'm good with money. Listen to affirmations. Do things that's going to help you create that six-figure mindset. Number 3 is you want to create daily success habits. So any successful coach has habits. Perhaps as soon as they wake up, maybe they take care of themselves first. For example, with me, I will meditate, I'll journal, and I'll read. Then whenever I come into my office, the first thing that I do is spend about 15-20 minutes creating content. And then I will start working with clients and doing different things. But everybody's success habits are going to look different, but similar. Success habits is having set times where you're doing different things. Success habits is choosing to work instead of watching TV. Success habits will lead to consistency in your business, and consistency leads to more profits. Number 4, you want to develop your business model. Don't just start throwing spaghetti at the wall saying, which strategy should I use? What can I do? Now, you need to know. You need to have a plan. What is your business model? Do you want to be? Do you want to utilize social media? Do you want to utilize speaking? Do you want to utilize writing? What is your business model? Next, you want to create content that demonstrates your expertise. You want to entertain, educate, and engage with your community base. And you want to create content that demonstrates that you know what you're talking about. Number 6 is always, always, always ask, how can I serve? How can I serve? How can I add value to somebody's life? How can I help somebody get what they want, to live a better life, right? It's always, how do I serve? If you're thinking, how do I make money? How do I make money? How do I make money? You're in the wrong mindset. A success mindset has everything to do with how can I serve? And number 7, give your clients an experience that they'll never forget you. And by doing that, you want to over-deliver. Over-deliver on what you promise. If you promise them A and B, add in C. And this helps make you memorable. Remember the saying, people may forget what you say, but they're never going to forget how you made them feel. And this is all a part of having a mindset of service. Some of the success habits are having a positive mindset, having an abundant mindset. There's an abundance of clients out there that have the money and are willing to pay you. There's an abundance of air. There's an abundance of money. There's an abundance of opportunities. And you need to trust yourself, build up your self-confidence, learn to step into who you are with outrageous confidence, which is just doing things that scare the pants off of you every single day. Learn to trust yourself, trust your intuition, set goals, have a growth mindset, consistently be learning and knowing how you can improve what you offer. And that has a lot to do with feedback. Your clients give you feedback and then you improve what you offer. Be focused. Set aside time every day to be focused on your work. And always, always, always be of service. Those are just some of the success mindsets, and there's tons of them. I'm not one to say you have to get up at 5 o'clock every morning. I used to believe that. People have told me that I hear something and I take it as gospel. And sometimes whenever I've heard these people that I see as being experts or as being successful, I would go, well, they know what they're talking about. And so for a long time, I made myself wrong because I do not get up at 5 a.m. There's nothing that says you have to get up at 5 a.m. to be successful. There's nothing that says you have to do steps A, B, C, and D every day in order to be successful. Everybody needs to find their own way, and this has so much to do with you trusting yourself. Find your way, find what works for you, find what feels good for you. So next we can talk about some of the numbers you need to know in order to create your six-figure business. Now, a lot of people are like, hey, if I have a $97 product, I'm going to be it. But hey, if you have a $97 product and you want a six-figure business, you have to sell 1,000 of those. So 1,000 $97 products is going to be pretty close to 6 figures. But whenever you create a signature offer, let's say in your signature offer is $1,000, a course that you sell for $1,000. Now you only need 100 people to say yes to you to make 6 figures. If that same program is $2,000, now you only need 50 people to make 6 figures. And these are group programs. Now, if you have a $5,000 program, you only need 20 people. If you have a $10,000 program, you only need 10. So earning 6 figures really is not difficult to do. You don't need a ton of people to do it. If you think that if you have a $5,000 product and you can sell 20 of those a year, that is selling like one every 2.5 weeks. So if you could talk to 10 people in 2.5 weeks and one of them buy your $5,000 product, you have a $100,000 business. So start playing with the numbers and really know what your numbers are. There's nothing that says, years ago, people used to say you want to have a $97 product, then a $300 product, then a $900, then, you have this, all these products from really low to really high. And you don't necessarily need that. Your signature course, which is $1,000 to $2,000, which is a 6 to 8 week course, if you hosted that 2 or 3 times a year and you had people help you promote it, about 20 or 30% of everybody in that course is going to buy your high-end program. So you don't even really have to promote your high-end program a lot. Your main concentration is on that course. A lot of people, especially whenever you're a new coach, you're starting your coaching one-on-one. And coaching one-on-one is great. You have experts out there that say to start with one-on-one, and then you have experts out there that say start with courses. What do you feel in your heart? What's your plan? What's your marketing plan? Know that plan, and that's going to help you figure out how you can create your own 6-figure business. So your 15-minute challenge this week, if you choose to accept it, is to take 15 minutes to examine your current habits and decide on one habit that you're going to start cultivating today. Don't try to change a whole bunch of habits. Just start with one. So maybe it's every morning you're going to spend the first 30 minutes of your workday writing a blog post or doing social media. Set a timer. Whatever it is you're doing, set a timer. But what's one habit you can do every day that's going to help you propel your business? And then after a couple weeks, whenever it's a habit and you're used to doing it, add another habit. I don't remember which president it was, but there's this one president that the United States had that definitely had a growth mindset and definitely always worked on his characteristics to be a better person. And he did this. He chose different habits. So he had like one habit a month that he wanted to cultivate and really, really hone in on. So if you have one habit a month that you're building, at the end of the year, you can have 12 positive success habits that are going to help you create your 6-figure business or possibly even a 7 or 8-figure business, whatever is your heart desire. So these are the 7 steps that you can take to build and maintain your own fun and profitable 6-figure business. These are the steps that I personally took. Step number 1, know what you want to be known for. You're not a jack of all trades. You can't help everybody. Even though you think you can, you can't. I was in the same boat. But know what you want to be known for. Whenever you add a 3 to 5 word thing that you want to be known for, I'm Cindy J, the Visibility Whiz. Number 1, it makes you stand out from the crowd. It makes you memorable, and people don't forget it. People often forget my name, but they never forget that I'm the Visibility Whiz. So know what you want to be known for and start shouting it from the rooftops. Number 2, be authentic. Just be you. The number 1 reason why people hire you, we talked about this last week, is because of your personality. So don't hide it. Don't try to be somebody you're not. Just be who you are. Let people see the true you. And you're going to feel better about yourself because it's exhausting trying to be somebody you're not. And it's going to help you with your outrageous confidence. It's going to help you with your positivity. It's going to help you get clients. There's nothing wrong. There's literally no downside of being authentic. Step number 3, start and continue building your list. I believe that your list is your customer base. Your list is the heart of your business. The bigger your list, the more money you can make. Whenever you have a big list and you promote other people, you can make a lot of commissions off of them where you're not even having to do any work except for send out an email. Last year, I earned over $20,000 commissions from other people just by sending out emails. So I have one of my mentors one year earned $100,000 in commissions just by sending out emails. So start and continue to build your list. It's not something that you start and discover. You can look back in some of the podcast episodes or just contact me at Cindy J. Holbrook. and if you need to know how to start building your list, or if you want to build your list quickly. I built my list to 5,000 in 1 year, and you can too. Number 4, you want to know how to convert your leads to clients. That has everything to do with the know, like, and trust factor. Again, we spoke about this last week in the why clients really hire you. So you need to know how to convert these leads to clients, and that's by making your offer. Don't be afraid to offer your products and services, and know what it is that your clients want, so you can convert your leads to clients. Number 5, and this is such a big key to expanding your business, is collaborate with other experts. Partner with other experts. Do things with them. Let them promote you. You promote them. You find one good collaborative partner, they can bring you a lifetime of clients. And this makes it easier for you, because whenever they're bringing you clients, they're building your list, and they're helping you get more leads. They're helping you get clients, and this is a wonderful way to build your business. But there's ways that I see people do it that don't reap the benefits that it can. Number 6, systemize. Yeah, everything has to be systematized. You do not want to have, if you're doing everything yourself right now, sometimes, I understand a lot of us, when we start out, we do everything ourselves. But whenever you have systems and you create them and you write them down, when you're ready to have a team, you can hand them over these systems, and they're doing things exactly the way that you would. And number 7 is invest in yourself. Always, always, always have a mentor. Join masterminds, have a one-on-one mentoring coach, which I think whenever you're first starting out, having a one-on-one coach can be a lot more valuable than joining a lot of group programs. I myself, I would have never succeeded without having a one-on-one coaching mentor that literally reviewed everything that I did, brainstormed with me, and helped me decide the best path to get to 6 figures. So there you have it. So go out there and start building your 6-figure business. If you want to know how to work with me, just shoot me an email, cindyj@cindyjholbrook.com. I'd love to chat with you, and you can explore what it's like to work with me. So be sure to tune in next week for another episode of Biz Success in 15, for you to step into who you are with outrageous confidence for more visibility, influence, and profits. And remember to get your visibility checklist at visibilitychecklist.com. Have a great week. Bye-bye.